Apparently I didn't unmute the microphone. By the way, do you hear me, webcam? If you turn off again, there'll be consequences. You've held your power for at least 5 minutes. So you're going to stay on this time, yeah? Because if you don't, then I'll go to the shed, and there's a hammer with your name on it. Don't think I won't, because you are very easily replaceable. Right. That's a good sign, isn't it? Hi everyone, Skylar Stardrift here. Oh look, the webcam's working now. Welcome to the stream, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Last time, we made it through Wish Cave. I guess wishes do come true, huh? Unfortunately, that means there's only 2 dungeons left that we need to travel to. One of them is Murky Cave, a 19th floor dungeon that we'll have to go through with Gengar. But because that is the end of the story, or the post-game story I should say, I figured we'd do Purity Forest first. This dungeon is notorious. 99 floors of utter bullshittery, reset to level 5, you can't take teammates, and you can't take your items. Oh boy. Right away, I want to address something. Up until now, during the postgame especially, I have been busy doing something that I like to call save scumming, which is me turning off my automatically backup save data for the save data cloud, which is something that you can only get if you're a Nintendo Switch Online subscriber. I've been turning this off so I can restore my data in case something goes wrong. But for this dungeon, since it would be a hard reset anyway, I'm gonna leave it on. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Or we'll die trying. Of course, that's only going to be for this stream, and it might change next week. It also depends on how far we get in the dungeon. I might start getting a bit salty if I get defeated on the 50th floor or higher. But we'll see how we go, alright? I'm not going to promise that I'm going to keep that on and not save scum, because I've done it in the past, but I'm going to try, at least for this stream, to not do it. Let's talk prep. That concludes the prep. There are special rules to follow when you enter this dungeon. You cannot bring in items or P-money. Excess teammates cannot be brought in. The first 1 may enter. Pokemon doubles will be set to 5. Once you exit, they'll be back to normal. And we're not taking you, because that went miserably last time. Instead, I'm going to choose Skylar. This is because Skylar can start with the move Heat Wave, and although it's not going to have the PP or the power, it will be a good starting move. Additionally, I'm going to head in there with Steamroll and just see how we get on. I'm going to take a chance here. I want to see how far we can get. We do have 2 DX gummies, which will allow us to change our ability if we need to use them, and I will not be afraid to use them. Personally, I'd prefer Small Stomach, but that's on Scruffy, not on Skylar here. So, we'll just go in with Steamroll. I mean, it's a decent enough ability, so we'll try. Alternative plans, we could try with Scruffy and Small Stomach. We could also try Small Stomach on Skylar as well, or perhaps even Notorious Healing on Skylar as well, if we get that first. I don't know. There's a few different ways we can go about this, but I reckon for now we're gonna stick with what we've got and hope for the best. Ideally, it would be fantastic if we could find a Pokemon with small stomach and recruit it, as well as a Pokemon with notorious healing and recruit that too. But of course, it's all up to chance now. Additionally, we can't take in any items at all, including a hold item, so we won't be able to see traps on the floor. Oh boy. There you are, the fun of IT. There is the Narb, there is the Narb. Hello Spyro, hello Delimited. Hello Aranicaria, welcome on in. Hello Papa Lynx. The items and P-money you're carrying will be deposited. Is that okay? It's going to have to be. Whether I want it or not. We're going to have to do this very slowly and very carefully. What are our moves? Well, we got Heat Wave and we got Amber too, so that's great. We've actually got some pretty decent moves to start off with. What we want to do is we want to power up our moves as much as we can. Don't be afraid to use Heat Wave to start off with. Strengthen our moves, strengthen our party. And level up as much as we can. Really take your time on these first few floors, exploring everything. Pick up as many items as you can. You don't have to rush these first few floors. I'm witnessing the Nabo. I like the proto wave. You are witnessing the Nabo. I have already become... Yep. Cool. There we go. Gotcha. Hello, Kin. Welcome on in. Nodorable Nado. Nope. Okay, here we go. Max Ether, Drought Orb, Tiny Reviver Seed. That's a good start. It's a good... Oi, remote. Nice, we got a level up already. That's good. I leveled up. Joy Ribbon. That's... Alright. Sure. When equipped, the wearer can earn experience points as turns go by, even if the Pokemon doesn't battle. Well, I've got nothing else to put on. I may as well put that on. Got a Faux Hold Orb. That's good. The other thing to remember is, as pissed as this might make me, we need to remember we shouldn't get discouraged. This is hard. Really fucking hard. Pidgey wants to come with us, why not? A Revive Orb, that's a good start too. What's not a good start is my belly going down this much. It's only floor 1, for goodness sake. Hi Mino, welcome on in. Alright, floor 2. Here's a Heat Wave for that Bellsprout. Hoping to power up that Heat Wave pretty quickly. That would be nice. I'm also hoping to find some food. Blinker Seed. Oh boy, Purity Forest, good luck. Mino, you know exactly what I'm doing, don't you? Alright. Here we go. Is it still? Yep, it sure is. Bellsprout wants to join us. This couldn't be Mina's favorite game. Alright. Explorers of Sky is. I agree with you. Man, I should play Explorers of Sky sometime. Both on the channel and off the channel. I didn't play it as much because I played through Explorers of Darkness first. Oh, okay. Sure. Ah, I seem to be out of Heatwave. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go with a Wing Attack, actually. Why not? Yeah, that did the job. Okay, Amber. If this guy ever gets a Switch adaptation, I swear to God, I'm going to cry. Well, here's hoping. It is a big anniversary for Pokemon next year, so here's hoping we get something. I think I'm gonna be in Japan when that drops. What did I just pick up? I picked up a Roll Call Orb. I need to pay attention to what I've got. I'm also gonna, register these, because I may as well use them. Alright, so we got a Tiny Reviver Seed and a Blinker Seed. If you throw it at an enemy and hit them, you can give them the Blinker condition. What does Blinker gives them? What does... What does Blinker do? Pokemon can't see its surroundings at all. Okay. Noted. Ah. Well, at least it was only the Sleep Seed. Link Box is good selling fodder. Alright. I'm very hopeful, to be honest. We've been waiting for 10 years already for a completely new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I kind of thought the series was going to be forgotten about, and then they brought it back somehow with the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Botheration. Alright. I'm gonna want to get off this floor quickly then. No point in dilly-dallying on there. Oh, thank goodness, some food. It's a perfect apple, too. I'm gonna try and hold out a bit and see if I can maybe find some other food before eating that. I'd like to get my belly full. I also really like a Cleffa to join us. That would be amazing. Perfect apple? Wigglytuff will be pleased. Mm-hmm. Okay, getting hungry. There's another max ether, which is nice. And a lasso orb. Thunder Wave. I can't learn that. Rather unfortunately. Yumta! I fucking flinched too. I'm in considerable pain. Really? That's what was Guildmaster's. Guildmaster was so heckin' base and cute. Jigglypuff just fainted. Thanks, Pidgey. Let's remember, Snorkel. I need to eat something. Of course I can't use that. Well, it seems like this is going to be a long road. Just a bit. Hang on, it says here, and it increases your belly's capacity by a lot during that adventure. So, wait, it does both? Hold on. I thought it would only fill my belly completely. But it looks like it does both. I'm tempted to check that. It looks like it does both. It's full hunger plus belly restorate. Plus it autofills the belly to an extra 50 points. Well, I may as well eat it. I've got nothing else to eat. Cool! So that gives me 150 food to play with. Or 150 hunger, I should say. Okay. There's a sea trap orb. Might come in useful later. Caterpie wants to join. You've got blast control. That'll minimize explosions. It's no notorious restoration, and it's no, thingy either. I'm gonna eat this now. Pidgey seems to be putting in work. Nice. Skylar's up to level 9. Alright, before we hit the next floor, I think I might actually use a Max Ether. And I'm gonna put it on Heat Wave, and I'm gonna try and power Heat Wave up a bit more. The more Heat Wave gets powered up, the safer I'll feel. Really? Oof. Okay, I need to start being careful and not, you know, shamelessly walk around. Seems as though the game doesn't want me to quite quit just yet. Joy Seed! And Carbos. I'm gonna drink that Carbos. Carbos. Roman Latin is all Greek to me. And I'm also going to have the Joy Seed. Hold on. Next level is in 223. Yeah, screw it, I'll do it now. It's long enough. Cool. Trying to learn smoke screen. Nope. Yep. Alright, Heat Wave you. I missed. Heat Wave again. And Heat Wave on you. I uncovered it and still walked on it. Great. Whirlwind Wand. Not sure what that does. Cool, Heat Wave just powered up. Yes! A Clefairy wants to join. Why do you all have blast control, damn it? Have something useful. Ugh. Heat Wave on you. Heat Wave on the both of you. Fujiana wants to join. Food Finder, that's useful. You're coming with us. What just happened to that other Clefairy? Okay, Clefairy fainted. I want to equip the sometimes warps the wearer somewhere on the floor. Yuck. I mean, if I find a Kecleon shop, that might make a good selling item, I suppose. Should also be using these spikes that I picked up too. Nice. Time to head out for breakfast. We'll be lurking around. Good luck, Mr. Narb. Alright, catch you later, Sparrow. Have a good breakfast. Seymour P. Trust me. We haven't seen the worst that this dungeon's gonna throw at us. And remember too, I'm on borrowed time with my hunger. The good news is I have Food Finder. So we should be able to find food a little bit more easy. I hope. Also, there's a Goleen. There's our first job. Nope. Oh my goodness, thank you. Perfect apple. Okay, we're good for a bit longer. I thought Food Finder would only be tiny apples though, but maybe it's not. Level 11? Unfortunately, Pidgey's poisoned. Mystical Fire. I'm down. Treasure chest might be good to sell. Pidgey took a whopping 40 damage from that poison. Gotta get off this floor. Let's get off this floor so we can heal Pidgey. Fire type moves will be more powerful. That's good to know. In that case, let's Heat Wave back up. Joy Seed. Okay, how close am I to a level up? $309. Yeah, I may as well take it now. Gets it out of the inventory. Oh. Extra level up to level 12. Thief and Tiny Apple. Heat Wave, you can get out of the way. Everyone got hungry. Botheration. Sure, let's go with the wing attack. Picked up the Carbos. That's more speed. There's an apple, there's a thingy. HP swap and a joy ribbon. Again. I've got 2 joy ribbons now. The warp trap didn't work, which is nice. Health orb and the sea trap orb. Being careful now. Got me paranoid. Heat Wave on you. Take you out. Lots of dinner. Heat Wave again. There goes my Reviver Seed. And I just went down. Oof. Man, that run was off to a good start. That run was off to such a good start. Oof. Oh well, false start it is. Man, we had like 2 perfect apples and everything. Ugh, that sucks. But it is what it is, I suppose. Nothing to be done. I'm also gonna have to avoid Voltorbs in the future then. Alright, let's register the gravel rocks. The Wurmple wants to join us. We had Food Finder. Oh, man, that was actually a half-decent run there. Until I ran into that stupid Voltorb. We actually had some good items, we had some decent Pokémon. Sucks to have to say goodbye to it all. But it was on such a low floor that it also wasn't worth save scumming either. Even if I was thinking about it. Which I'm not at the moment. Alright, well we've done everything we can on that floor. On to the next. Some more Pokemon wouldn't go astray. Cleffa would be good. There's an Oranberry. That could be a blessing in disguise, actually. If I can last onto this move. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Heat wave it. BAM! Wow, I didn't level up from that. That's a surprise. I must be close, though. Okay, heat wave. Nice. Another level up. And I'm back. Hi, Meaner. We died. Do I want Amber or not? It does head up 2 tiles away. No. Yeah, we had eaten a perfect apple. We had a perfect apple. We found like 2 joy seeds. We had a couple of team members. We even had a reviver seed. But then a Voltorb came along and freaking roll-outed me twice. And killed me in 1 shot. Both times. I only had 1 reviver seed, so that was gone. Oh no, rollout. I hate it. Yeah, It absolutely destroyed me, and it hit all 5 times as well. Just to make sure it stung that little bit more, you know? And because it's super effective, it destroyed my butt. I don't really want to give up on Amber, though. That's the thing. Well, it's super nasty in Explorer speedruns, too. Deals a crap load of damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be Now I know I'm gonna have to be very careful about Voltorbs in the future. See, the problem is flinching is good. Dragon Claw deals good damage. And Wing Attack has really good PP. The only difference here is that Ember can reach up to 2 tiles away and can deal a burn, which could be better than... could be worth it more than You know what? Yeah. It's probably worth more than Dragon Claw, to be honest. There's a barrage, but it missed, luckily. Totally can't hear that I did explore speedruns before. Still gonna try and power up Heat Wave as early as I can. The more PP on Heat Wave, the better. Hi Sparkling Stardust, welcome on in. I'm happy, that's good to hear. Take that. Alright. Definitely getting a lot less lucky on the run here. Something to work on to attach on Crossfire. Nice. And all that happens in endgame too. Imagine running for hours for that to happen. Yep. As someone who is an avid user of Fury Swipes, I can attest to it being a pain in multi-hit moves in general being a pain in the ass. E6000 Fab Refuse Spray. Nice. Oh, I missed. Okay. Just effort. It works on Satan. Nice. Alright, there's a Pidgey again. Welcome back to the team. Take another Heat Wave. Ugh. Yeah, why not? Oh, okay. Alright, let's level up. Level 8. Really? Where did that come from? I'll power up orb, and we want to get off this floor now. I should also maybe not stand on that and finish my turn on it. Slumber Orb and a Band Seed. What's with the eye icon? That means we can't sleep. Because a Pokemon use Uproar. We effectively have the sleepless status, is what it's called, I believe. Toss. What's the point of throwing items in this game? I swear to frickin' God. That was not what I intended to do. But I guess we'll now have to make use of it. And the status permanently chronic insomnia. Oh. Yeah, you may as well take it, Wample. Oh, hot potato pit, you can get a knot on your head. I had it my entire life. It's diagnosed and I have to take medication for it, and I've had it since I was a kid. Just gotta get you some nap time spray and a rag. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, you are coming with us! I want that! You will give me all of that! Give me Notorious Restoration! Please! The baby budgie. That done. Spray. Chloroform. It's a little joke thing, but you can look it up on YouTube. Tiny baby. Yeah, I'm worried about that budgie. The problem is it's fragile as heck. I have to, otherwise I'm gonna die here. Yep. Was good as gone. Nope. Restart. Give up. Yep. Yep, restart the dungeon over. Reroll my moves. I don't really want Flare Blitz. I guess I'll just not use it. Alright. Fourth time's the charm, I suppose. Heat Wave, make sure to hit Heat Wave. Nice. And register the Geopebble, not that it's much use because everything can fucking catch! Seriously, what's the point of being able to throw items if the opponent's just gonna catch it all the time? Still, I'd rather die on these early floors than die on the later ones, I suppose. Still sucks though. It feels like my best run tonight was gonna be the first run. Calculated risk. Cool. Level up. Well, thank goodness the slumber track didn't work. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scratch you. I meant to do this. There. I meant to put you down permanently. There's a Pidgey. Heat Wave. Take that. I do know one thing, I need to find some food, and I need to find it fairly quickly. Sorry, Jigglypuff, I didn't see you there. Okay. Air Slash. Gotta remember to use Air Slash too, because it does flinch the enemy. Well, it can flinch the enemy. Quick Seed. Max Ether. Nice. Level up for Skylar. Level 7. Goodbye, Flare Blitz. I know you're powerful, but you also hurt like hell when I use you. So, I'm just gonna get rid of you and swap you out for Amber immediately. Alright, on the floor 3. Really? We want to get off this floor as soon as we can. Well, at least the weather became clear. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there, Wemple. So small. There we go. Air slash in case you can flinch. I know I'm getting hungry, but the game's not giving me any food. What do I even have to eat? Nothing. This could be another failed run. Because I don't have anything to eat. You need a good setup on these first, like, 10 floors or so, I think. And I feel like I missed my opportunity because it seemed as though the game gave me a good one on the first run. And then killed me with a rollout. That was incredibly timely! Holy moly! That was lucky! Cool, I never have to worry about my belly again. Won't empty unless they pass through walls or use linked moves. Well, I'm never going to use a linked move here, so... That is extremely timely, wow. You have double slap. I want you on my team, please. Please? Come on. Ah. Guess Clefairy has a low recruitment rate. Ah, really? I have to eat something. Well, there's a joy seed at least. 2. Nice. Let's never worry about Belly again. Now, even if I step on a hunger trap, it's not gonna matter. Oh, wow. Two tiles away, buddy. Air slash on you. Alright, on we go. At least my webcam is staying on this time. Should also be throwing gravel blocks and things to preserve my PP a bit more. Yeah, try catching that a second time. Nice, level 10. Nope. Apa? Yes, please. Yes, please. Slow wand, confuse wand, return, link box, trap bust. actually gonna drop another. Got like 3 Totter Seeds, so I'm gonna drop 2 more of them, I think. You're welcome. Also, you may as well have my box as well. I have overloaded him with items. Alright, air slash. Righto. Squeeze out, nice! That's not bad. It'll give us some PP back. And the streams I have not mentioned PP goes down to 0. Rapid bullseyes? Sure. I mean, we need to have a move that can use that, but sure. Also want to make sure we use those wonder tiles when we find them. I'm gonna swap out my thingy for my other thingy, but I'm going to remember that I still have the thingy, if that made any lick of sense. I'm swapping out my tight belt for the Joy Ribbon, and the reason why is because the Joy Ribbon will give me more experience points, which is going to be important early on. The good news is I've got a bit of food here, so I don't have to use the tight belt just yet. So I figured whilst I've got food, I may as well hold on to the tight belt and use the Joy Ribbon. At least that's my line of thinking. Then when my belly starts emptying, eat food. When my belly empties more, whatchamacallit. When my belly empties even more from eating food, and I run out of food, then swap to the thingy. Then swap to the tight belt. Give me my pebble back. You were 6 HP away from dying, are you kidding? Also, damn it. Health orb. stairs and get out of here. Oh, that was a Voltorb. We need to be careful. I need to not run into them. Heat Wave should finish you off in one shot. Which will hopefully increase my chances of you joining me, but it didn't look like it did that time. Anyway, we need to get off this floor. Ow! No. I need to get out of that. There. Phew. Just remember, we got that tight belt if hunger gets to be an issue. But until then, we've got the Joy Ribbon. No point in picking that up. Sky Drop. At the Sky Drop condition, you'll lift the enemy into the sky and then drop the enemy during the next turn, causing damage to them. You'll evade items and moves while you're in the air. Heat Wave upgraded again. Heat Wave is already at 0. Togepi fell and took 9 damage. Nope. That's why. Riled up. I've forgotten what that does. What does Riled Up do? Attack and special attack are boosted when you attack an enemy, when you take damage from an enemy. Nice. Oh, that's gonna kill half of my party. Or at least it might. Alright, I think I might actually want to heal my moves up. Yeah, I've got plenty of max ethers. Alright, now's the time to do this. Alright. Cool. Right. Tiny Reviver Seed, nice. And an apple too. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, let's move on. Oh no, my Totter Seed. Oh no, oh well. Heat Wave on everything in the room. Of course I missed. Yeah, that's Fury Cutter, so you definitely need to go down. Thank you. Shouldn't have taken me 3 Heat Waves to kill 2 of you, but, you know. Alright. Spyro with a Hydrate, and we just picked up a Light Screen. Okay, Heat Wave. Try to take out that Voltorb in one shot. Have a rock. It's mine. Pecha Berry, Warp Wand, Orange Berry, yes please. Stun Seed, maybe not. Tiny Reviver Seed, yes please. Heat Wave on both of you, knocking you both out. Lasso Orb and Roll Call Orb. Yes please. Also, what can I sell you? There's that. Drop. Using it makes enemies in the same room confused for a while. Using it reveals the entire floor. You'll be able to see tell the locations of stairs, enemies, and items. Health Orb. And the Rainy Orb. May as well take that too. Yep, take it. Is there anything else that I want to get rid of? Too. Thinking about it, I might want to keep Skydrop, but I'm not sure yet. I mean, if I start running out of space in my bag, then I probably can sell it, but we'll see. Alright. Floor 10, here we go. Another Joy Seed. How's my level looking? 419. I might hold off, then use it immediately. Heat Wave! Heat Wave! Not dealing with that nonsense. Somehow I just had a feeling. felt like it had been too long since we saw a trap. Oh, the spin trap didn't work. Great. The great news is that every time I get damaged, my attack and special attack increase. Which boosts my attack power. Which is very handy. I have forgotten which Pokemon gives me that, but... I think it's Aron or Rattata, maybe? Ugh. The no-stick cap. Sure. Especially if you have rollout. What do I even have here? We have Bellsprout with no thingies. Okay. We have Pidgey with no rare quality. Okay. I think Jigglypuff has no rare quality either. Rattata has Squeeze Out, which has been useful. Ah, Aron has Riled Up and Sturdy, which is very nice. Oh man, you don't have Rollout. Stupid. Ow. Just ow. Really? I think Rattata could die here. Just because I want to keep Squeeze Out for a little bit longer. There's another big apple. Nope, if they go down, they go down. Neither of them have rare quality, so... Oh man, it's a perfect apple, but I can't eat it? Really? Ah. Pah! Excellent. That's what we need. I moved around and leveled up. Cool, because I have like 2 Joy Seeds. So, immediately level up to level 15, please. Or should I keep one on me and level up later? When it's worth more. I might keep one on me and level up later when it's worth more. Maybe that's the play. I don't know. It almost feels like any strategy is a good strategy here in this dungeon. Sure. Nope. Yeah, go on, awaken. I knew you would. Alright. Sucks that we lost a Reviver Seed. I'm actually not sure if I've got any more. Okay, I've got one more Reviver Seed. We now have Small Stomach, which is very, very, very useful. Please. Honestly thought that scratch was going to be enough. Okay, so I've got to watch out for Meryl. Meryl's just going to wreck my shit. Okay, to get the Small Stomach. So I've also got an item. Believe it or not, Spyro, I actually have an item that prevents me from losing thing anyway. Hunger anyway. What is going on over there? Oh, grief. I just haven't been using it because I've actually been picking up food. I picked up a perfect apple and was like, well, I'm gonna wait until my belly drains and then use the next perfect apple. But we did actually pick up a tight belt, which is when this item is equipped, whereas belly won't empty unless they pass through walls or use linked moves. I'm not going to use a linked move, so... And I can't pass through walls because I'm not a ghost. Is the item called the save button? No. So... But I turned it off so I could have the joy ribbon on, so we get experience whilst walking. Only because I had a perfect apple and I ate it, and then I was like, well, I'll wait until it drops down, and then I started finding food. So... Well, that does work nice. It does, doesn't it? Like, I was very lucky to find that. And then, of course, I've got Small Stomach now as well, so, like, I'm good for food, unless that puzzle goes down. Use my most powerful move to just get rid of you. So... Food is really not a problem at all. Voltorb just went down, though. Might be awakened, but... yeah, you can't move, can you? You might have taken down my Voltorb, but you won't take down my team. I hope. Damn, I was hoping it would join us. Okay, got the heal seed. I didn't think that was gonna work. Pure Seed and the Pecha Berry. What does a Pure Seed do? I don't know if I picked that up or not previously. Eating it warps you close to the floor stairs. Got it. Could be useful on a later floor, I think. Thank you, squeeze out. Apparently I ran out of things to throw. Nope. Nope. That's why. Jigglypuff went down. And of course, Marill powered up. Bellsprout went down too. Push Pidgey into the room. Pidgey went down as well. Could be useful, I suppose. Okay, what do I got to sell? gotta get off these floors, man. Especially with that Marrow running around. And to that extent, maybe we should get off this floor now. I think we are out of revival seeds. Alright, 414. Geodude would like to join, sure. Oh, I do think we lost, we've lost a few abilities, but it's alright. Okay, Max Ether. Problem would like to join Blast Control, yay. I'll try to contain my excitement on that one. You could have had a better ability, but no, of course you didn't. Really? Come on. Encounter PP. Hi Tyler, yes we have. You need to go down, and you need to go down now, and you didn't. Bitch! Go down. Come on. I'm in a very good position. Do not. It would be very nice to find Notorious Restoration. Yay! That is an Exeggutor. And that concerns me. Yeah. Damn, I was actually hoping to grab that. Also, small stomach. Again. Cool, I'm out of PP. Speaking of. No, that's a failed run. Damn. That was going so well. I had hunger tamed. I just didn't have my health tamed. Oh, that sucks. Hunger was not an issue. Cool. That's already a fail. I'm gonna give up on this dungeon. Yep, start this dungeon over. Go fuck yourself. Not losing Heat Wave immediately. Nope. Restart. Yep, restart. Alright, what are my moves? Okay, I'll take it. Not a fan of Flare Blitz, but... A Clever would like to join, that's good. That sucks. Man, having to restart kinda sucks. Not gonna lie. At what point am I just gonna get really fed up with the restarts and I'm just gonna be like, no, fuck this, I'm save scumming it. From this point forward. Because, damn, I've had two actually pretty decent runs. That second run was the best. That run that I just had was the best run yet. I found 2 perfect apples, I found a tight belt. It was all looking so good. And then the game was just like, yeah, nah. You know what you haven't got in check? Your health. I'm doing the Binding of Isaac strat of just storing runs in the trash until you get something overpowered in the beginning. Not really. I mean, I'm trying for Heat Wave, but that's about it. Are you quite right there? How about Heat Wave? There. Also, hi Charles, you welcome on in. I'm actually gonna use that now. Everything is in one room, I'm gonna Heat Wave. Chest, I can sell that at least. Max Ether. If you turn the entire room into one, or the entire floor into one room, what does it do with a Kecleon shop? If that happened to spawn in. Does the whole thing turn into a, does the whole thing turn into a shop? Whole floor? That'd be quite funny. In reality, I probably should have used some items to get through that last run, but I didn't. Swings and roundabouts, I suppose. Back to worrying about food. Payback is what this game is gonna get. I don't condone physically abusing your video games, but sometimes the game asks for it. And this game has certainly asked for it multiple times, I think. No, we need to get off this floor, I'm hurting too much. Ow! My elbow. Smacked it against my desk. Shows a max amount of tiles that they can occupy, but I also think that if the floor was genned as a one-room one, that the game specifically checks if a Kecleon shop is also genned and replaces it with a monster house, if so, simply so the devs don't have to deal with this kind of scenario. Warp Seed. Speaking of Kecleon shops, Guiding Wand, a Pecha Berry, Tunnel Wand, 2 Edged Wand? Confuse Wand, Rainy Orb, I'm gonna pick that up actually, and the Tunnel Wand. Alright, what have we got that I can maybe get rid of? Cleanse Orb, Trap Bust Orb, Lasso Orb. Thing is, I feel like it's so early in the dungeon that I don't really want to give up a lot of my stuff. Though I am going to give these up. Hey! Okay, you need to die. Of course I'm out of PP for Heat Wave. Really? I missed it? Spent all this time getting here and I frickin' missed? Oh, for fuck's sake. I almost flare blitzed that. Right, can I go back to dropping my stuff? Cleffa went down. That sucks. Nothing I can do about it, though. Don't have any reviver seeds or anything. The game didn't give me any. On this front. At least for now, it hasn't. Yep, take my money. Yep. Don't even remember what I picked up. Getting hungry, almost time to eat that perfect apple. Well, I don't have anything else equipped. May as well take it. If I could hit with it, it would power up my air slash. We swapped out a Cleffa for a Jigglypuff with Brawl. How appropriate that Jigglypuff has Brawl. Because Smash Brothers. Brawl, specifically. The more enemies there are in a room, the more powerful your moves will be. I'm gonna take the buff on my heat wave now. And by taking the buff, I mean using the thingy. There we go. Nice. About time I had another level up. It's been a minute. Whew, level 9. That's a big apple. Heat wave. Ow, 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 ow. Sheckley on cop. Wait, did I really say that? Hey, a Joy Seed. Nice. Yeah, have a heat wave, the both of you. Oh, really? I don't even remember saying it. Then again, to be fair to Limited, I probably don't remember half of the things that you have on your quotes list. Let's be honest here, my memory is not the sharpest. Hi, sir. Oh, I'll take your word for it. Sounds like me. Nope, I gotta get out of here. I don't even remember what I had for dinner last night. It takes me a minute to remember what I had for dinner last night. Wait, what did I have for dinner last night? Oh, that's right, it was sausages. Sausages and mixed vegetables, which was broccoli, not a lot of broccoli, but it was like maybe 2 or 3 pieces of it. Corn, carrot, and beans. And potato gems. Or I believe, as they're called in the United States / Canada, tater tots. Nope, not gonna deal with that. Hi Cindy, welcome on in. Don't be ashamed of enjoying broccoli. I'm not ashamed of enjoying it, like, it's just disappointing that there was only so little of it in the bag. Why did I do that? Like, it was, like, it was carrot, corn, and beans featuring broccoli. That's basically what it was. Oh no, shrinkflation, the awful inflation, sibling. Mm-hmm. Budgie. Sure. Unfortunately, this time you don't have a helpful ability for us. Hey, another level up. Nope. Yep. Join me! Damn it. Join me! Please! Oh, I even used the move twice on you. That's a lot of enemies in this room, holy moly. Heat wave, the lot of them. Have I got something I can throw at you? I do. I toss. I toss again. You give me that back. You give me my pebble back. Looks like it for this floor. Not out of the woods yet. And of course we're not. We're not even in a wood, we're in a forest. For a start. There's your first fucking mistake. You can't see the wood for the trees when you're not in a wood. Oh, lucky I have one of these left. Damn, I got almost everybody here. S slash on you. Ah, there's the traps. There's a lot of items in this area. I mean, I'll take the free level up. Nope. But you may as well take that, Bellsprout. Give me my rock back. Oh snap, is that the Pikachus? Hi, Carbed, welcome on in. Well, it's the Pokemans. What have we got? Alright, I should probably start by healing some of my moves. It's not like we don't have the max evils to do it, so I may as well. Oh, well, I think Wurmple just got crushed. Nice, and that's a level up too. Level 12. Amber powered up. Which is nice. No Reviver Seeds, I'm out. Well, no one said this was gonna be easy. Oh, no, not that. Let's see my moves. I can make it work and I'll learn Amber soon. We don't just do this because it is easy, it's because we thought it would be easy. Oh, I knew this was gonna be a pain in the ass. I knew this was gonna be awful. This wasn't a, I thought this was gonna be easy. Oh no, I knew what I was walking into. I wish it wasn't this hard, but, you know, wishing that it wasn't this hard isn't going to make the problem go away, is it? We'll get a new mystery dungeon in the game. When the obligatory "it's time to go back to your world" thing comes up, there's an option to just say, nah. Hey, an Execute! That's not a bad Pokemon to have along. And we got a Reviver Seed to start off with this time. And an Execute that knows Uproar. Now we have 2 Execute. We're gonna have so many scrambled eggs. I mean, what? The Executes have left your party. Oh, shit. Punch. Heat wave. Kaboom. Heat wave. It's also the first monster balloon we've come across too. Ow! Ah! It blew up the thing too. Ah. Well, whatever that was, I hope I didn't need it. I hope it wasn't a type belt or something actually really useful. I mean, to be fair, any equipment would have been useful, so... Oh well. I wish the game would kind of, like, read your current status and just be like, okay, here's how I can make this hard for them, and here's how I can make this easy for them. Alright. Air Slash is really good. Wing Attack has got good PP, so I think I'm gonna drop the Dragon Claw. Great, now I gotta worry about hunger. Even more so than I already did. In fact, hunger just became a problem. Damn, this run was looking good too. But if I don't find food soon, I'm screwed. Like, I wish it would read the situation and just be like, okay, the player needs more food, for example. And then, over the next couple of floors, it actually gives you a little bit of food to keep you going, before returning to randomness. Even if it means that the game takes a little longer to load on each floor, just the ability to read the player's situation, to actually give the player a little bit more of a chance. I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'm talking out of my ass. Maybe I'm just hopeful that this will be over soon. Shared happiness, I have no fucking idea what that does, but come along for the ride anyway. Level 8. Maybe I should check that out. What does shared happiness do? When a teammate's bad conditions are healed, the bad condition of another teammate also gets healed. Okay, that's not terrible. It's actually really decent. I also wish this wouldn't happen either. This is just poor. I feel like the dungeon is hard enough. It doesn't need to have, you know, weather effects to deal with as well. That's just plain nasty. The good news is the AI Pokemon that you recruit along the way can't run out of PP, so these executes are just going to be uproaring the crap out of everything. Uproar, Hypnosis. Like, they're actually really good Pokemon to have along. And it's just a shame that it took so long to recruit one in the first place. Really? Thanks, Budgie. If I don't have any food, I'm just gonna reset. I have no food. Game has screwed me over. This is what I'm talking about. The game should just be like, oh, the player has no food. And give you at least something to tide you over a little bit. It's a shame, because this run doesn't seem too bad. Like, we've got a few Max Ethers. We've even got an Oranberry and a Reviver Seed. But I'm gonna have to say goodbye to it all, because the game screwed me over. I have no food, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go to the next floor and hope that there's food here, knowing full well that I'm gonna take damage. But if I keel over from the food, then that's it. I'm gonna call it on this run. And it's not looking likely as it is. Yeah, you lose health way too quickly. Nah. I'm giving up. Yep. Yep, restart the dungeon over. Game screwed me over again. Seems to like doing that. Yep, restart again. Alright, good variety on moves there. Starting on a Kecleon shop. Can't fucking afford anything. You could at least do the decent thing to join me. Thank you. If you're gonna kill me, then you could at least join me. Alright. What have you got? Barrage, Uproar, Hypnosis, Reflect. Cool. You've actually got good moves. That being Barrage and Uproar. Let's scour the rest of this floor. Execute. Let's see if we can... Sigh. Should have seen that one coming. Give the game an inch, it takes a mile. Just when the game is like, haha, I'm gonna give you this! Look at me being all nice. The game also turns around and it's just like, just kidding! You can't have nice things! Right, well... Is this link box? Give me my money. Give me that too. Revive all orb, health orb. Quick seed I don't care about. Luminous orb. Take that. Yep. There you go. Cool. More that that revive all orb is gonna stop me from dying, but you know, swings and roundabouts. Might come in handy in a pinch. Or I might be able to revive all my teammates with it. Max elixir that I can't use, but maybe I'll pick up a cleanse orb or something. Heat wave on that. Excellent. Revive a seed? No, just one seed. Perfect apple? No, just a big apple. Revive a seed? No, just a totter seed. Ever hopeful, never successful. I mean, this Execute is doing a great job of keeping everything at bay because we got such large rooms. Link box, I'll take that to sell it. Sorry about that, Execute. I kind of took the wrong way. There's one place that might be around that we haven't seen. Wasn't that? Yes, it is. You shall not get the sneakies on me. Okay, there might be 2 rooms. Nope, there's only one. There's the uproar. I mean, it's hindering my ability to possibly recruit other Pokemon, but I really don't care. It's increasing my level, and that's what matters. I've leveled up 3 times because of this Execute, so Execute is a great Pokemon to have with you, from the looks of things. However, we're running into the hunger problem again. Never mind! I want to see if I can find like a really big room. Yummy! And turn it into a monster house. And then use Heat Wave on everything. And Execute can use Uproar. Because that'd be a great way to level up this early on. In which case, I don't really want to waste all my Heatwave PP if I can help it. Cleffa has leave half. That's not terrible. Better than a slap in the face with a wet fish. This room is decent, but it's not big. I'm looking for like a ginormous, whoa mama, that's huge sort of room that I can use that orb in. Really? From one bad weather start onto the other. Alright, we need to get off this floor. This floor is causing dangers. Okay. This is a pretty decent sized floor. Or room. There is no effect on this floor. Yeah, because there's a shop here. Or there's a monster house already on this floor. Well, the good idea, wrong execution, I suppose. Great idea, poor execution. With the best laid plans. Spyro with the hydrate, I can do that. I was gonna say execute, why did you stop fucking uproaring? It was there. You could have stopped uproaring it. Or rather, started uproaring it again. Alright, another Cleffa. Not terrible. Clef is quite tanky, so... Dragon Claw? Cover Band, I'm actually not gonna equip that. Sigh. You're the reason why my monster trap didn't work. What have you got? Steel Wing, that's not terrible. Energy Seed, huh? Eating it restores HP quite a lot. It also increases max HP during that adventure. Quick Seed, Tunnel Wand, a Pecha Berry, a Joy Seed, which I definitely can't afford, and a Pounce Wand, and Flash Cannon. I think out of all of this, aside from, you know, my Monster House orb back, I'll just take the Max Ether. And then whilst I'm at it, because I don't have a Cleanse Orb right now, I'm just gonna drop this stuff. Because we don't know if we're gonna find a thing. I might actually keep the Max Ether on me, or the Max Elixir, because it's better. We've also got this link box, you can have that too, mate. What else we got? No. Yeah, here you go. Yep. Thank you. Bastard. Taking my fucking monster orb and making it useless. Yep, there you go. You can have that one too. Damn, that would have been a really good floor to use that monster orb too. So, what have we learned today? We've learned to explore the full floor before using the monster orb. Everything in hindsight. For a minute there, I thought my webcam had turned off again. Had some issues with my webcam earlier. Buchiana! No rare quality. Can't seem to find Pokemon with rare qualities at the moment. Joy Seed, another link box. So it looks like money is not going to be a problem in this dungeon. How many floors is this? Oh, it's just a casual 99. Casual 99 floors, resets all your stats, removes your items and money. You know. Can only take one team member in at a time. This is the Dark Cloud dungeon, lol. This is Purity Forest. Yep. Oh no, my Blinker Seed. Oh well, it's something I don't give a shit about. Better not say that too loudly. The game might just go, oh, what was that? Something you don't give a shit about? Would be a shame if I stickied something you did give a shit about. Like that perfect apple you just happened to pick up. Was there more to that floor? I think there was more to that floor and I kind of skipped it. Do I have any throwing items? Yeah, I do. Eh! Yeah, I knew you'd catch it. Ha! It was a distraction! Whilst you picked up the rock, Execute killed you! Haha! -ha! I know what I'm doing! Look, it makes me feel better, okay? Hey, level 10. Yes, I would actually like to give up on Smoke Screen. I got rare. Is that another perfect apple? It is too, wow. All of the perfect apples. I think your belly can only go to 200 maximum though. If I remember correctly. Ugh. Hi. Ugh. Really? Sludge Bomb. Cleffa went down. Or should I say a Cleffa went down? Nice. Rattata, calm down. Rattata would like to join you. You decided to kick Rattata in the ass. Was this revenge for a fallen comrade? Alright, Elekid. None of you have rare qualities, damn it. Let's get off this floor. Alright, what have we got on us? I mean, I suppose I do have that. I've got like 3 Joy Seeds. I could probably eat one, to be honest. Oh, I should probably drink that. Gulp. I've only got 146 to go to the next level, so I should probably do that, then level up. Oh right, you have fun things. Fun things being rock tomb that I need to be aware of. Dragon Claw, take that. Nice. Picked up another Blinker Seed. Okay. Remember, we do have that. Thank you, Elekid. Dragon Claw. Yeah, you may as well. Yep. And I think that's run over because I don't think I have a tiny Reviver Seed on me. Yep, run over. Damn, that was actually going decently aside from the Reviver Seed problem. Back to the start again. I can't even make it to floor 30, so... there might be some saves coming in the future, I think. Because I can't even make it to floor 30 without dying, so... this dungeon sucks. Okay. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Would be nice to get another execute again, with Barrage and Uproar. I feel like that was carrying me through a lot of that previous run. Spyro with another hydrate. Eventually I'm gonna hit a run where I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, we're gonna have to save it there and finish up for the night. It is 10:30. Well, at least there's a perfect apple. That's a good start. Perfect apple on floor 2 isn't bad. And we'll be getting a bit late. Just a bit, yeah. I mean, not terribly, but... we're not gonna make it to floor 30 at this point. So my wish of going to floor 50 tonight is completely fucking dashed. We're not getting there. And at the rate we're going, we're not even gonna make it to floor 25 before we keel over and die. It's amazing how much you shouldn't get attached to the Pokémon and your items that are with you in this particular dungeon run, because you're probably gonna fucking lose them, to be honest. Alright, well there's Amber at least. I seem to be dealing with a monster house on every floor. Don't give them ideas. Shadow Claw has a high critical hit rate. Yeah, I'll get rid of Wing Attack. Could be a mistake, but I like Air Slash. Too much. And Shadow Claw has a high critical hit ratio, which is nice. I mean, at the moment it's kind of useless because there are a few normal types here, but eventually it's going to come into its own. Rare quality? Nope, no such luck. Another Cleffa. Rare quality? Nope, no such luck. I really want an Execute. That's what I really want. Don't give me these Cleffas and these, Jigglypuffs. What I want is a Execute. Though I think the game actually chooses, like, how many Pokemon can appear on certain floors, and, like, what Pokemon can appear on certain floors. So, it's not guaranteed, I think. And then the game is just like, oh, yeah, you can't get an Execute because we didn't spawn it in for you. Don't think the original games work like that, but this version I think kinda does. If there's too many Pokemon to spawn on a floor, it pulls from a random pool of them. and decides from there which ones you're going to encounter. Which means if it doesn't grab execute, then it's not going to grab execute. How long an 8th floor dungeon can feel when you have to use a monster orb on every floor because that floor generation doesn't give enough enemies to efficiently level attacks. Ah, surprisingly, there's an execute. Of course, the Jigglypuff fucking joined us. Join me, please! Damn it. No, my sunny weather! I was gonna say, my inventory can't be that full already. And just like that, I've decided I'm done exploring on this floor. Can't imagine why. About time I leveled up. Felt like I hadn't had one for a hot minute. We just want a level 5 Primal Groudon, please. That I can immediately use. Or rather, immediately recruit. I have like a freaking army of Cleffer at this point. Cleffer, Cleffer, Jigglypuff, Cleffer, Jigglypuff. That's all my team is at the moment. I want my team to have an execute, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, so apparently you take damage when you've fallen asleep, even if your hunger is down. I've never liked the hunger mechanic in these games. Of course I missed. Fine, S/ instead. Nye. Ooh, hang on. I'll actually pick that up. Why not? Good morning, Krim. How has the Krim Bean doing this morning? Hmm? Yeah, I didn't think so. Struggling? Oh no. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Game hates me, but I'm doing okay. We've had multiple failed runs, in case you couldn't tell. I mean, I'm only on the 4th floor for goodness sake, and I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I think the closest we've gotten is like floor maybe 17, maybe 20 if we're lucky. Not had the best luck, really. What's worse is that it all goes really, really well, and then it just comes crashing down because of a lack of reviver seeds. Like, it just starts off so well on several runs. It started off really well. Like, I had a tight belt and everything on the first run. And then it just went all wrong. I got roll-outed twice by a Voltorb. Which, of course, the first roll-out used up my only reviver seed. And the second one killed me. So... that wasn't fun. And then every subsequent round where I've gone, oh, this is actually going well, nope. The only problem is now my only move, sounds about right for this dungeon. The only move that I have that can hit for ranged is Heat Wave. Since I swapped out Amber for Flame Charge. Oh no, my Cleffa was defeated by that Clefairy. Floor. Type formation. Not sure what that does. Let me refresh my memory here. What do you do? The more team members that are nearby, the lower the damage will be when Pokemon are hit by wide-ranging moves. That's good for Uproar, but I've barely seen any execute at all on this run, so I don't think we're gonna find any. Oh, that was the awakened one. I think Pidgey just died. Oh, hey, I got a Reviver Seed. I didn't realize. And that's another Budgie. I mean, probably the Budgie, to be honest. Yeah, let's say goodbye to the Budgie. Nice. Take you out. And Cleffa went down to a Budgie, ironically enough. Flame Charge powered up. Because I've been spamming it. Oh no, I'm back to normal speed. I'm actually not sure Flame Charge was a good idea, to be honest. I mean, sure, it's improved my speed, but the problem is that means I walk away from my teammates. I'm not entirely sure that was good. Air slash. Like that. Hey, there's a level up. And there's smoke screen. Nope. Yep. I should probably take a look at my items whilst I'm thinking about things. What have we got? Max Ether. On the heat wave. You go. There we go. Alright. Do not have any more perfect apples. Probably could... Oh, hang on. Should probably eat that. Excellent. Plenty of things for a shot when we see one. Should I use a Joy Seed now? Yeah, why not? Hold on to one for later, but use a Joy Seed now. Not really sure if you should be using Joy Seeds as soon as you find them, or if you should wait until, like, later on in the dungeon. Wait, leveling up is a lot slower, and then be using them. Darn, I wanted that Clefairy. S/ upgraded, Nidoran female would like to join us. Not having any luck with Pokemon with rarer qualities on this run. I have noticed. Heat Wave on the both of you, whatever you are. Heat Wave on you. Finish you off. There we are. That Sparkling Force? No, I don't think so. Rare Quality Orb and Twist Band. What does that do? Prevents all the wearer's stats, such as attack or defense, from getting lowered. Okay, well, you may as well wear it. Got nothing else to equip. Take that. Shadow Claw is a ghost type move, so it won't be effective against Rattata, and I didn't hit it, so that's great. Avoid that fight. Not that I like avoiding the fights, but, you know. Calcium. I'll just do that, I suppose. May as well start using some of these again. Sunny day, good for your fire moves. Ah, that's the wrong move, you dingling. Though I suppose it is Heat Wave, so I was trying to use my zero PP move, but that's alright. Oh nice, Nidoran female has double kick. That could be useful. Oran Berry. Definitely take that. No. With any luck, I'll throw that at something. I don't know what else is in the room. I can't see anything. I don't want to look around. I think that Voltorb... No? Okay. It's safe to enter the room now. The Voltorb is gone, that's the main thing. Level 12. There goes the sun, and out comes the hail. We better get off this floor. That was convenient. And threw your bone there. Fossil Orb. Something that I should also be doing is using my items more, because I'm not. Especially when my items could actually be useful and help me in certain situations. Yes, please, because I'm actually poisoned. Ow. Elekid seemed to develop a kinship with Team Stardrifters while throwing rocks. Funnel fun. It is easier to recover in corridors? Corridors. Hey, there's a reviver seed. Nice. Still worried about corridors? Don't you mean corridor? Yeah, that's what I mean. I can't speak. Hello, Kecleon. Gib. Mine. Mine. Nah, you can keep that. Nah, you can keep that. Word to be hard. First I thought it was an accent thing. Right, well, here you can have this. And that. corner for you. And you can have this. That is Dark Pulse though. But none of my Pokemon can learn it, and I can't teach it to random Pokemon. Charizard can't learn it. Yes. Take my money. I mean, give me my money. And then whatever! However this shop thing works, I don't know. I'm just a narb. No. Thanks. Here, catch. Aaron would like to tag along. There are too many Pokemon. I don't think any of them have... Greatly sped up. Yeah, okay, so we want to keep Elekid along. Pokemon stats lowered, the Pokemon special attack goes up sharply. So what moves do you have? Nothing that benefits from. Okay, noted. Oh, you got Magic Guard. Nice. You're not going anywhere because you've got a rare quality. You're not going anywhere. You've got a high-powered move. Honestly, this one. I really hear the gears turning in his head. Can hear them all the way here in East Canada. Alright, there we go. Oh good, the Voltorb died too. Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say. No rolling out on me. No, gag shops are easy. Look, I know how they work, I just couldn't put it into words, okay? Ow. Thanks. I'm fine. For now. And a rock. I seem to be out of rocks. I have a rock. Thanks. Give me my rock back. Oh no, my silver spikes turned into a big apple. Oh, the shame of it all. Well, better you than me. I like how I turned around and said that to his face. Wow, what an asshole. Well, better you than me. Immediately turns around. Oops. Money first, in case you don't have enough to buy everything you picked up to potentially offset the balance. I do believe it's time for a second perfect apple. Could this actually be a half... You know what, Skylar? Shut the fuck up and don't say a fucking word. As soon as you say something, things will go wrong. Oh hey look, we walked into a corridor. I guess we're just gonna massively heal our fucking Pokemon now. And then of course Zigzagoon took a fucking 40 hit from poison. Hi Nilla, welcome on in. Oh, I was like, hey, wasn't there a Weedle in this room like 2 seconds ago? Where'd it go? There it is. This will be a perfect run and nothing will go wrong. Thanks! Now you jinxed it. Holla holla, Skylar. Welcome, welcome. Heat wave. I missed it. Come on, got it covered. Hang on. Touch wood. That nothing goes wrong. And if you can't touch wood, touch your head. Yes, I did both of those things. Hey, there's a one-shot orb. Nice. Nilla fancy seeing you out in the wild. Don't make me come back there! Cross your fingers and not your toes. Is that a bad luck thing if you cross your toes? I thought it was like a good luck thing if you cross both your fingers and your toes. That's a big apple. Yeah, that's very descriptive of what that was. That sure is a big apple. Don't make me turn this rescue team around! Really? You're gonna poison me? Fine, I guess I'll go for the stairs then. That's a superstition, yeah. Huh, I've not heard of that. I've heard of crossing your fingers and your toes for good luck. I didn't realize crossing your toes was bad luck. Yeah, we need to get off this floor so I can heal. It's your turn with the kids. Paid for the commish, by the way. Au revoir. You can go and fuck yourself with a 50-inch foot pole. With a 50-inch foot pole? What? Hi, real love, Duffikin. Welcome on in. Not after that comment, I wasn't. I treat them to some lasagna. Oh, lasagna. Sounding so cute. No, not cute. Wow. Like, say cute toaster. I prefer a cactus, but that's just me. 50 inches. Yes, people. Not cute. No. What the heck did I hear? Hi, Phoenix. Welcome on. Great! Maryl's on this floor. I fucking love Meryl. What happened? Something that... Oh no, my plain seed! It's become a giant apple. Oh, the shame. Oh, the travesty! Definitely cute. Nope. Gonna lurky lurk and make food. Okay. Have fun making food. Enjoy. Proof for it's not true. Have a good stream, Bean. I will try. Now that people are showing up, I probably should go live a little bit longer, huh? I was gonna stop in a little while. Like within the next 10 minutes or so. Also, don't worry, I didn't walk in on that. It's just like sillies. Phew! The proof is watching the stream, lol. Heat wave. Flame charge. That isn't proof. S-slash. Ow! Ellicott, are you okay from that? Sort of. Like half health. Quick, walk into a few funnels. That'll work. Corridor, funnel, whatever. It's called funnel fun, but you're walking in corridors. Flame charge. We need a good long corridor. There doesn't seem to be any on this floor, damn it. Need to get a little distance between me and that marrow. Nidoran went down. I didn't even see that marrow over there. Heat wave. Oh, fuck off. Hey look! It's all going wrong! Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Yep. There goes another one. Line him up and take him down. Sigh. Sadly, I never played Purity Pro, so I can't give any tips, but what I found online, it's almost nearly entirely RNG. Mm-hmm. And the RNG sucks sometimes. Great. Double marrow. One of them's awakened. Skylar, is it? I don't know why that caught that. That's weird. Why did it not like that? Also, I'm not cute, so nah. Yeah, I don't know why Nightbot caught that. That's weird. That's why I call it RNG sus. Or RNGesus? I don't know, that's weird. Nardo? Yeah, because you're constantly praying for a good run. If I don't get a good run soon, I might take a hammer to this game, just like I might take a hammer to my webcam. Trying to figure it out. Well, the word cute is not banned. I don't like it, because I'm not cute, but, you know. Oh, I should be drinking these. Not that. That's a gesso berry. Not a... Yeah, see? There you go. People use it way too much. What have I actually got here? I should probably look. Okay. I've got a couple of Joy Seeds. What if I used a rare quality orb? In the hopes that we find a Marrow. Ah, you must have a rare... Ah. Really? You don't have a fucking rare quality? What good are you then? Cannon fodder. You missed! Give them the boot. RNG be fun. RNG! This sure is fun! That was terrible. Joy Seed. I have exactly enough money for that. Health Orb. Tiny Reviver Seed. I'd prefer that. Sleep Seed. I'd prefer that. Give me one of those. And give me that too. Do I have anything I can trade with you? Probably. Got a lot of junk. Sure, I can't learn this, so you may as well take it. What else have I got? No? Alright. That's fine. There's some things I hate hearing more. That's why I just either ignore or take it but throw it back. For that, sure. And yes, I'd like to buy that merchandise. Bye-bye! Remember, we still have funnel funds, so we still heal quite extensively when walking through a corridor. This is the worst one, to each their own. I'm trying to think, has this dungeon ever actually changed themes? I don't recall it changing its music. Which is interesting, because Wish Cave did. Headpat redeem. Yay, headpats. You missed! Ha! My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Well, you could at least join me, you little fuck! Man, I'd love to have a Marrow on my team. Ow ho ho! I look at, I think you've got like low kick or something? Yeah, you do. Ow! Fucking hell. Of course Heat Wave missed. I'm surprised it didn't miss twice. Well, that sure happened. Oh no, I've been slowed down. Oh no, I'm back to normal speed. I don't know why I said oh no, but, you know. Big corridor, yay! Full health. Doesn't what company you're around, I still prefer myself to work in wholesome spaces, but I have friends around in more mature spaces. Keep orb. Most of mine are safe for work spaces. Air slash on you, just to take you out. Thank you. Suddenly the game's decided, oh, hey, I should give you food. Nope! Nope! These marrows are the worst things ever. Alright, nothing over here. Oh! Yep, let's get rid of that confusion. Heat wave. Heat wave. Heat wave. Heat wave. Why can I not get a marrow? Arg! They seem extremely tough. I want one. Preferably with rollout. I've noticed that, lol. So have I! And it fucking sucks. I want one of those guys working for me. Inspire with the hydrate. I can do that. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Ooh, that efficient bandana could come in handy. Some HP. Whoa. What's that twist band doing? Ah. I'm actually gonna swap that out. That was useful, but now I need to be more conservative with my PP. You know, need to not flail it around as much. You can have that one. Considering you're playing the long game in this dungeon, any save PP is good. You know what I haven't seen on this floor? A Marrow. Both a blessing and a curse. I want to recruit a Marrow, but I don't want to face them either. On the off chance this little executor has a rare quality, I'm going to use a rare quality orb. And then I'm going to heat wave it. And it's not going to work. Cool. Ow. Arrow would be great, seeing the party it'll be a good compliment to Charizard and Elekid and Fussil. Mm-hmm. Would be nice, but I think it's also stopped spawning already. Heat wave! Yeah, you know what? Let's just get off this floor. Frustration! Oh my goodness, I picked up an escape orb. Heat wave! Cleffa didn't take any damage because of Magic Guard. I just picked up a Hyper Beam TM, and I'm not sure I really want to teach it to anyone. Well, teach it to anyone, me being the only person who can probably learn it. Yep, you're gonna have to this time. Okay, so Scythers are nasty. Slumber Orb. Picking up an Exeggutor would be good as well. Again, because it knows Barrage and Hypnosis. I can't attack you unless he's... Of course I missed. Need a corridor. That'll do. Perfect. Nice big corridor. That's what I need. Heat wave, get that back up. Cleffa went down to that Natu. We're gonna go get rest immediately though, so I can be around for Tim's stream. Alright, catch you later then, Phoenix. I imagine you're going to bed or something. S-Lunch. Shadow Claw. I have no idea what Strike Back does, but I'll take it. Level 15. Type of room I hate to initially spawn is in the middle. I'm usually securing the outside perimeter first. On the plus side, I have chest overlays. Thank you. You know what? Anyway, just get out of here. Shadow Claw. Boom. Die. Hi. Heat Wave. Heat Wave. Oh, hello. You fucking bet your ass you're coming with me! Notorious Healing, hello! Woo! Look at that health go up! Heck yeah! Oh, I did not see you there. Me and Nab, it's only 3.5 hours till you have a good stream. Sorry. Alright, catch you later, Phoenix. Less corridors for wild Pokemon spawn. Mm-hmm. Man, that's good RNG right there. Yeah, we did get Notorious Healing on another run as well. And we had Small Stomach too, which was very good. Skarmory, you scared me. I thought that was something creeping up behind us. Groudon did the same thing! In Wish Cave. Several times I was like, oh shit, what's that approaching? Oh, it's just Groudon. Somehow Castform is proving to be a worthy adversary. Despite the fact that it has relatively low stats. I like it. Are you doing alright there? Oh, your camera zooms in on Groudon's face, making a shrug. Hey, that's my move! Shadow Claw. I already have that. Wait, one last thing here. I do got a Pokesona in the works, and Novin Zoroark's Spectria Hybrid, Primary Black and Purple. Nice! You okay back there, Elekid? I'll take that yeah as a yes. Now, if I could just find, like, Small Stomach or something like that, we'd be absolutely set. be fair, I have found a lot of food. Trying not to wake up that Linoon, but now it is awake, I'll just heat wave it. Pseudo-Widows, I don't think attack you unless attacked / approached. Hey, got a revive seed there. I'm sure attacked, yeah. Alright. Basically the same. Sleep. Yep. So, if I don't have to attack them, I won't. Alright. I am thinking, we might go to floor 25, maybe? And then we'll call it a stream there, eh? You know what? I don't care how much it is, I'm just gonna take the level up now. Just because it's a Joy Seed. Actually, I'm gonna make it to full 25 with no issues whatsoever. You need to stop jinxing me, Carbed. Now that you said that, we're not gonna make it to full 20. Especially with this hail in the way. Somehow or another, I still don't have too many adventurers. Let's get off this floor so we can keep healing. Nicely done. Jinxing it knocks on wood. Yeah, the hail is going to be an issue. Yeah, that's why I got off that floor very quickly. Drink. That Skarmory is going to be very useful as well, because it's got high attack stats. Not as bad as March 2010 where we live. Okay, Sentrets suck, and I need to get off this floor. Oh, Skylar would know. So we had a really bad hailstorm in March 2010. Like, it really knocked everyone off guard. Oh, hey, the music changed. You know what? I am kind of full on items, so maybe I shouldn't loiter around. How bad? It caused millions of dollars worth of car damage. Oh, wow. For quite a few years, you could see people driving around in cars that actually got buffeted by that hailstorm. It was the funniest thing. Booked out smash repair mechanics and windshield replacement for months, I can imagine. It was just funny watching people drive around in oversized golf balls, basically. I have all of this stuff just sitting on my person. Okay, so we're good for food. For at least a while. Not quite so good on the max ether side. Running out of reviver seeds too. Still seeing hail dented gulls from time to time. I haven't seen one in a while. We don't normally get hail here in East Canada, but the weather makes up for it in 39 inches of snow in a single day, and then another 39 inches the next. From time to time, but it's small and relatively harmless. Yeah, it usually doesn't get that bad. I still remember, like, there was a video of when it happened. Like, multiple people had, like, recorded, how bad the hail was. And there was this video of a poor motorcyclist being absolutely buffeted by it. And there was nothing he could do except hope for the bridge that was in, like, a couple of meters away. Poor guy. Heat wave! Yep! Heat wave! Heat wave! Heat wave! Flame charge! Heat wave! Heat wave! There are too many Pokemon. Acid, Stun Spore, Poison Powder, and Absorb. Stun Spore, Poison Powder, Sweet Scent, and Acid. Fuck. Hello! Oh god, not a motorcycle. Someone who used to drive a motorcycle, I feel bad for them. It must have been painful. Fire moves is going to be flames here. If they were wearing proper motorcycle gear, they'd be safe from serious injury, but still, it would hurt. They, as far as I can remember, they were in proper motorcycle gear. Like, proper jacket and helmet. But of course, like, the constant bonk, 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 bonk on the helmet still sucks. Sunflora. Ingrain, Flower Shield, Growth, and Razor Leaf. Just imagine hitting the helmet. Even just hitting bugs on the face shield. Even just hitting bugs on the face shield going highway speeds would give me whiplash. Jeez. You have Strike Back. You don't have anything. Chlorophyll, both of you. Ingrain, Flower Shield, Growth, and Razor Leaf. I'm actually going to drop the Sunflora. Despite it being a higher level than an evolved Pokemon, I'm actually going to drop that instead of the Oddish, because the Oddish has Absorb. Imagine hail. The footage had them, like, turning away from it. Largely because I had to. Alright, floor 23. Am I making a mistake by constantly walking away from... the rest of the dungeon when I should be looking around it? That mobile scarf would be good. Sandstorm in the middle of a forest. Hey, I leveled up anyway. Dragon Rage deals a set amount of damage. No thanks. Oh great, no passive healing. Yeah, again, trying to get off this floor as soon as possible. Considering we have Notorious Restoration and Funnel Fun, we wanna get off this floor as soon as possible. Just get out of the way, Sunflora, please. Also, when did you guys wake up? That was lucky. Right, let's get off this floor. Very quickly. Oh, hey, there's a... Right, I forgot there's requests that I've got in this dungeon. That was well timed. Phew. Mm-hmm. That's a one-shot orb. Bye! Oh, bother. Forgot about that. Gotta get a room clearing move. That's half the reason why I went with Skylar the Charizard, because I can get Heat Wave. It's also very powerful. Kind of useless. Really like some more Reviver Seeds, honestly. Venonat, where the stinking heck are you? You're in here, aren't you? Yeah, the room furthest away from the bloody stairs. Of course you are. Right. At this point, no. Of course it's on the other side of the bloody floor. I was gonna say, after 3 hits of 40 damage each, you should be down. Miss me! I didn't. Ha! The hunger trap didn't work. Too powerful. Right. That's floor 25. The furthest we've made it tonight. I'm gonna save, and we're gonna go to the menu. We're gonna call it there. It's 11:44, and I need to get to bed. Finally, a half-decent run. Ha! Let's see if it actually lasts. Touch wood. If you can't touch wood, touch your head. But he's holding out. We will have to pick this up next week. And I wonder if I should save scum it. We are in a good position, so maybe I should. Alright. I will have a think about it, and I'll let you know the decision on Wednesday night next week. Tomorrow night, I would, honestly. That's smart, not hard. Yeah, I mean, we are in such a good position, and if I lose, then it's right back to the start again. Yay! So maybe I should. I don't know. Seems like a good run right now. Yeah. Alright. I will have a think on that. Especially because we made it to floor 25. Like, that's a decent run, so... It's not floor 50, but, you know... It's a decent run, and I've got really good Pokemon and really good abilities, so... I really shouldn't take it for granted. Thank you for the stream, you're welcome. Tomorrow night, we'll be playing more Kirby Air Riders. Join us as we finish off the road trip mode. We will finally see the ending of that. Then next week, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, that'll be on Monday night, of course. Pikmin 3 Deluxe should be finished on Tuesday night, where we will do the final 6 days of the side story missions that are left. And then we'll probably just do missions for the rest of the night, and probably call it an early night, to be honest, because I don't really care for the missions much. And then... Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, if you want to see the struggle that is Purity Forest, join me next week for that. And like I said, maybe I'll save scum it, maybe I won't, I haven't quite decided yet. Sadly, I will not be there for that. I don't have the game, don't want to be spoiled. That's fair enough, Chrome. That's fair enough. That's a good one, thank you for the stream, no worries. Let us see if we can find someone to raid tonight, Went on a little bit longer than I anticipated, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, we have choices tonight. We have a few choices. But I think I know where we should go. Let's go ahead and raid Friend Mars, because I never get the chance to raid them. Alright, have a good night, folks. And I will see you all tomorrow night, hopefully, for Kirby Air Riders. And if not, I will see you all next week. Good night, everyone.